Undoubtedly, Supreme is a name you're familiar with, along with its range of products. But have you ever delved into its origins? Welcome to the incredible journey of Supreme, a brand that redefined streetwear and became an emblem of youth culture and fashion innovation. Discover the untold story behind Supreme's rise to fame, from humble beginnings in New York City to iconic collaborations and headline making sales. How did Supreme captivate the hearts of millions and revolutionize the fashion scene? Stay with us as we dive deep into the history of the Supreme brand. James Jebbia launched Supreme in April 1994 in New York City, initially as a store featuring multiple brands before transforming into the singular brand we recognize today. Hailing from Crawley, West Sussex, in England, Jebbia's early life was far from the fashion world he would eventually dominate. In his teen years in the 1980s, he worked at a Duracell factory to earn extra money. He spent his earnings in a London shop known for its stylish, quality apparel favored by the discerning and authentic crowd. At the age of 18, Jebbia ventured from England to the Soho neighborhood of New York City, landing a job at the Parachute store. Several years later, he opened Union, a boutique focused on British labels and streetwear, finding moderate success. The real breakthrough came when Union began stocking Stussy, propelling the store to new heights. Jebbia also contributed to managing a Stussy outlet but faced a turning point when Sean Stussy, the brand's creator and namesake, chose to step back. Faced with uncertainty about his future, Jebbia reflected on his admiration for the skateboarding community and its defiant, rebellious spirit. Thus, Jebbia established his skateboard store on Lafayette Street in New York City. He adopted a simple design philosophy for the store's interior. This trait remains characteristic of Supreme outlets today. Inside, a screen played a continuous loop of various videos, ranging from Muhammad Ali's boxing matches to scenes from the film Taxi Driver, aimed at capturing the attention of those walking by. This feature has since become a staple in many Supreme locations. This store swiftly became a favored gathering place for trendsetters and skateboarding enthusiasts in the area. Jebbia began experimenting with designs, printing them on hoodies and caps, which were enthusiastically embraced by his clientele. The iconic Supreme logo, recognized for its simplicity, is believed to have been crafted using the standard Futura font found in word processors. This logo draws significant inspiration from Barbara Kruger's artwork, I Shop Therefore I Am, encapsulating text inside a bold red rectangle. Right from its inception, the store's interior was noted for its minimalist decor and a deliberately limited selection of merchandise, a strategy partly born from financial necessity. James Jebbia's initial budget constraints restricted the volume of stock he could afford, and there was also the fear of accumulating inventory that might not sell if it failed to resonate with customers. This scarcity inadvertently fueled demand, though it also presented a unique challenge. Items sold out so rapidly that newcomers often found the shelves nearly bare, leading them to question the buzz surrounding the shop. Jebbia's ingenious response was to introduce weekly drops every Thursday. This approach not only sustained the excitement around the brand, but also helped patrons understand the cycle of sellouts, eagerly anticipating the next release. The underlying psychology of this approach is that the more effort a consumer has to invest in acquiring a product, the more desirable that product appears to be. This tactic has been emulated by various brands since, most notably in the realm of sneaker launches by Adidas and Nike, employing a similar principle. The scarcity of Supreme's offerings has given rise to a thriving secondary market for its goods. Remarkable instances include Supreme items that have skyrocketed in value, such as the iconic Redbox logo tee. Initially priced at $30 retail, this item can fetch upwards of $900 on resale platforms like StockX, illustrating the significant markup driven by limited availability. Other remarkable instances where prices have significantly increased include the Supreme X Nike Blazer collaboration. Initially retailing at $150. The price soared to $800 on the secondary market following the leak of photos showing Kanye West wearing the sneakers. An even more astonishing markup was seen with the teal red box logo hoodie, which jumped from its original $150 retail price to a staggering $3,500 on the resale market after being featured by Tyler, the creator, in the music video for She. The attraction to Supreme's products, whether for their intrinsic value or their potential for resale profit, is evident in the long lines outside its stores. Situations have arisen where people queue just to be part of the actual queue, with waits extending to 3 or 4 hours before gaining entry. On occasion, the overwhelming crowds have prompted police interventions, leading to the shutdown of certain releases, like the Supreme X Foamposite drop. This necessitated a shift to online sales for some items, primarily to mitigate the safety risks of large gatherings. Despite the potential to significantly raise prices and boost profits, James Jebbia has opted against this path, prioritizing offering quality products at fair prices. Jebbia likens the creative process behind Supreme's designs to music production. He acknowledges that there will always be critics and those who struggle to grasp the appeal of specific trends among the youth. However, he points out that young individuals, particularly skaters, possess a remarkable openness to new experiences, whether in music, art, or fashion, fostering a climate of creative freedom. Yet Jebbia hasn't been the sole architect of Supreme's distinctive style. Over the years, a diverse group of collaborators has contributed to its designs, with several moving on to establish their successful streetwear brands, including Acapulco Gold, Awaken Y, and Noah. Supreme has consistently identified itself as a skateboarding brand, yet its approach to product design transcends the conventional expectations of skate apparel. Instead of adhering to a predefined notion of what a skate brand should produce, Supreme's creations draw inspiration from a broad spectrum of sources, including current trends, the arts, music, and cinema, all rooted in a genuine passion for understanding and catering to what their audience finds appealing. From the outset, James Jebbia prioritized the quality of the products, aiming to match or surpass the standard that his customers were accustomed to from other brands. This commitment to quality saw him benchmarking against reputable labels such as Nautica, Polo Ralph Lauren, Levi's, and Carhartt, ensuring Supreme's offerings were on par with the best available. Challenges and controversies. Supreme's path to success has been intertwined with its share of obstacles and disputes. The brand has grappled with issues such as the proliferation of counterfeit goods, allegations of cultural appropriation, and the ongoing struggle with the resale market. In recent years, Supreme faced backlash for its Legalize It collection, which some critics argued trivialized the complex issues surrounding cannabis legalization and its social justice implications. This controversy spotlighted the fine line Supreme walks between edgy fashion statements and cultural sensitivity. Yet these challenges have only underscored Supreme's determination and adaptability, reinforcing its capacity to thrive in the dynamic world of fashion. The brand's proactive stance on confronting difficulties, alongside its knack for evolution, has played a crucial role in cementing its enduring influence and significance in the industry. The future of Supreme. Supreme's trajectory remains as dynamic and compelling as its rich history. Its success in navigating shifts in trends while maintaining its foundational ethos underscores its sustained relevance. The power of collaboration. Supreme's reputation for innovative partnerships spans many collaborations with renowned brands and artists. Among the notable collaborations are those with The North Face, Timberland, Vans, Levi's, Clarks, Honda, and Bang& Olufsen. The 2012 partnership with Comme des Garçons stands out to James as a pivotal moment that opened up new avenues and opportunities for Supreme. Perhaps the most buzzed about collaboration in recent memory is the 2017 pairing with luxury fashion house Louis Vuitton. The intersection of Supreme with the art world has been a defining characteristic of the brand, leading to collaborations with celebrated artists like Jeff Koons and Damien Hirst. These partnerships have resulted in skate decks that are not just sporting goods but are viewed as genuine art pieces, with prices that can soar to $50,000, reflecting their status as collectible masterpieces. In 2017, Supreme saw a significant investment from the Carlyle Group, which acquired approximately 50% of the company for $500 million. This investment placed Supreme's estimated market value at around $1 billion. The journey didn't stop there. In events that further underscored Supreme's skyrocketing valuation, VF Corporation, which owns renowned brands such as the North Face and Vans, purchased Supreme for an astonishing $2.1 billion just a few years later. Supreme's unparalleled success has inevitably led to numerous imitations. Particularly in Asia, counterfeit Supreme items are widespread. However, a notable instance of European copyright infringement involves Supreme's legal battle with Supreme Italia. This entity replicated Supreme's designs with a minor alteration, adding Italia in small lettering beneath the Supreme logo. Supreme emerged victorious in the lawsuit in 2018. However, Supreme Italia reportedly distributes counterfeit products in Spain and China. When James Jebbia opened his modest skate shop in New York and began producing a limited run of t-shirts, he likely didn't envision his venture's monumental financial trajectory. Despite these challenges, he has established Supreme as a globally dominant, trend-setting brand rooted deeply in skateboarding culture. Supreme boasts a global presence with 14 stores across the globe, including 4 in the USA, New York, Brooklyn, San Francisco, Los Angeles, 4 in Europe, Paris, London, Milano, Berlin, and 6 in Japan, Harajuku, Shibuya, Nagoya, Daikanyamacho, Osaka, Fukuoka. Speculation is rife about a new store opening in the iconic Tower Records building in West Hollywood, Los Angeles. In an interview with GQ regarding Supreme's future trajectory, James shared his philosophy. Our approach remains consistent: to stay open-minded, remain acutely in tune with the current scene, and commit to producing the highest quality items for the new generation.